Everyone. This is Laurel from Guided by Love. Thank you for your shares, your subscribes, and your likes and your views. I appreciate each and every one of you. This channel is where the family we belong to is love, and wealth, the wealth that we live by is gratitude. All right, so I'm going to get into this twin flame reading for everyone, and I'm really excited. I was guided by Spirit to use the Romance Angels deck, and I have not used this deck in years. So, and I've also been guided to use for the journey. So I've been guided to use Romance Angels for masculine and feminine energies, and then use the, this is such a beautiful deck. I gotta hold the camera up. This is the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards for the journey. And these are really by Colette Baron Reed. I love this deck. It's really, really unusual, really, really unique. And so we'll start out. I already shuffled the cards, so I'm going to ask divine guides, angels, ancestors, what is it that the feminine needs to know for this twin flame journey? What is it that the feminine needs to know? What is it that the feminine needs to know for this twin flame journey? All right. What is it? Ooh, lots wanted to come out there. What is it that the feminine needs to know? Oh, we got a bunch of them. Well, I'm going to take them. So, okay. What is it that the masculine needs to know for this twin flame journey? What is it that the masculine needs to know for this twin flame journey? Ooh, we got one card. What is it that the masculine needs to know for this twin flame journey? Ooh, I got two more that flew out. So I'm going to take those. Okay. And then we have one at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take that one as well. I should say the top of the deck. Okay, so for the feminine, well, I'm going to shuffle right away first for the journey, and then I'll get going on that. So what is it that we need to know for the twin flame journey today? Holy Spirit, angels, what is it that we need to know for the twin flame journey today? Ooh, and there's that one wanted to come out. Anything else for the twin flame journey today? Okay, we got, wow. So I'm excited to talk about this. And then we have eagle on the top of the deck for the journey. Wow. Spirit, which means spirit integrity, connecting to the angelic realm. Wow. Okay, so let's start out with the feminine. What is it that the feminine needs to know for the journey today? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So it's sounding like some are going to have the opportunity to have an heart-to-heart conversation, and we've been getting this coming up in the readings where communication is coming in. Passion, allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy. So really igniting the passion within you helps to, there's been so much passion between the masculine and the feminine, but really igniting, doing the things that you love and bringing that joy within yourself really helps manifest things forward, and it ignites the passion within your counterpart as well. And the next one we got was religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So, I'm looking at the picture intuitively, and I feel like, there's a crown just above her head, and it's kind of floating in the air. There's all this golden energy around the divine feminine right now. And I feel that this has to do with divine timing, and it has to do with going within and finding those deeper places within ourselves. And also I'm getting healing any, continuing to go within and heal any parts of ourselves that, that we're influencing to us as we were growing up. And that's, it's saying religious factors. So, um, yeah, and I'm also getting that this is about divine timing as well with the spiritual path, and one example that's coming to me is that in my own life, my own upbringing, is that, and this may extend out to some of the other feminines out there, but that I was taught that God was to be feared. And in reality, God has been nothing but love. God is love. The Creator is love. And it's changing that mindset, changing that perception from within, and closing the door on the old beliefs, and so we can move forward in our spiritual path. And the next one I got is calling in your soulmate. Some of you may have been saying, I'm in a warm, loving relationship with my divine masculine or something better. Please, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So an affirmation you can say, I'm in a warm, loving relationship with my divine masculine or something better, please. That is going to help bring you two together. And of course, visualizing you sitting down together, talking, having that heart-to-heart conversation, visualizing that in your mind's eye, visualizing you two together in a passionate hug and embrace, kiss. All of those things are going to help bring you closer and closer together. And then the last card we got for the feminine is honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So visualizing that, you and your masculine are going to be going on a trip together, whether that be locally or getting on a plane and going. This looks like a third world country to me, and the moon showing in the background, using your intuition. It may be a mystery, maybe undisclosed as to where that's going to take place, but you may feel deep down that is going to happen, that's going to take place for you. And that's what the card is saying. So how exciting. And then for the masculine, it says, for the masculine, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So one thing we can do to help the masculines out is, say to ourselves, I am safe. I am love. I am safe, loving. I am safe, opening my heart to give and receive. Saying those affirmations, they do go back to, because you're one with your masculine feels those, and they go back to him because you are one. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. So the first time I ran into my divine masculine, I actually had a vision of him in a past life, as a soldier, as a Roman soldier. So it's really interesting that this came up. But he has her in this very, very seductive embrace, close embrace, and in the background is the grounding energies, almost like a portal energy. So not to forget that you and your divine masculine also can meet up on the 5th dimension and retreat. So it's time for the divine masculine to retreat, disconnect from the world. They need time to go within and process all that's happening with them in their life, as well as what's happening between the two of you. And this picture is of out in the woods, As he's retreating, he may be having some visions. He may be doing some manifesting himself. And the last one that we got for the masculines for today is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So they're being asked to stay positive, to bring forth, to keep their thoughts positive, to manifest, to help manifest this relationship back into their lives as well. So there's some mirroring going on between the two of you, with the visualizations and the staying positive and the passion and the calling in your soulmate. They're trying to call you in as well. So all of that. And then for the journey, this has been so great. The journey, I got for the twin flame journey, the king, the man, authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to law, justice. So I just feel like, this is obviously the divine masculine energy, but I also feel that this is about justice coming in for the twin flames. I feel this strong sense of there is justice happening, coming in for the twin flames right now. Where the karmic balance, where it was off before, where things may have been happening to keep you apart, I feel that the balance is coming back in, and there is justice taking place for both of you to bring you back together. And look at, oh my gosh, in the background, there's like a Roman soldier type guy. Wow. But yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that this is the case. And then we also got the high priestess. So we have the masculine energy here, and we have the feminine energy as the high priestess, using your discernment, prescience, prophecy, and vision. So again, the high priestess is considered a very, very spiritual card. A very, very spiritual being, high spiritual ranking being. One of your gifts is the gift of discernment, reading energy, being able to walk into a room and know who you want to gravitate toward and who you don't want to gravitate toward. You may be having prophetic dreams right now. You may be getting visions through your third eye right now. You see, she's got the moon at her third eye, and I feel like for the high priestess, the divine feminines, and for the masculines too, I feel like this week is going to be a highlight of our spiritual gifts. There's really going to be a greater growth in our spiritual gifts this week, with this card and with the king. I really feel like there's going to be that happening as well. And then the next card I got is the novice. The innocent beginner, innocence, beginner, ignorance, new skill without practice, and unstable curiosity. So I'm the novice. I'm seeing this a little bit as like the fool. He's got that little stick with him, but down here he's got I see a little fairy here that's with him out in the woods. So with new gifts being opened up, we have to be, we have to find that inner child within us, our innocence, our beginner, the wanting to be a beginner again, to keep that beginner mindset, that and the curiosity of a child. I'm also feeling that from this card, that we need to really really ignite that curiosity, that little inner child within us, and looking for practicing the new skills that we're opening up to, or that we're opening up within ourselves. So I feel a little bit of Fool energy from this, and with the, the earthy energy in the background, it's going to be important to be out in nature, which we've been saying. But that may be taking some trips that you want to do. Just trying new things that you want to try, and in the process of doing that, um, opening up to your own spiritual gifts. And it's interesting because we have 2, and then we have 5, and we have another 5. So we have 55, which is about change, lots of change. And I think that is going to happen this week in the birth and rebirth. We're heading down that golden path, and there's no I want to say there's no manual for it. It's really truly tuning into your own guidance. And wow, and look at I don't know if you can see that, but see the shape on the tree? Wow. 6 pieces. 6, and then home service and family. But I feel like, this twin flame path, it's a golden path, and there's so much that we are to be grateful for. Grateful for our twin flame, grateful for the awakening to who we truly are, grateful for the awakening of our gifts, being able to share those with humanity is so very, very important. But I feel like that's a geometric, that I'm being called back to that shape. I feel like it's a geometric shape, but I know 6 has to do with home service and family. And this is birth, rebirth, and it's a dash between it. So on this journey, we're birthed into this world, and the dash, I believe, is the twin flame journey that we've been on. And, we get to the rebirth where we're, where we're reunited with our twin flame. We're a changed person, in part because of our twin flame. And, we come into a union in the center of it all, sharing the gifts. And you can see there's 6 pieces, but when you look at it, it looks like 2 triangles together, which makes like an 8, the infinity. See right up here like this. It makes that, which is 2 diamonds put together and making the 8. Or if you turn it on its side, the infinity symbol. Pretty powerful. So I'm going to leave it there. Those are the cards that I have. The overall energy, I have to tell you too, before I part, is the eagle. Manifestation, spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm, wow. The divine masculine coming into his own as well, but connecting with the spirit in a much higher way, rising above the 3D world and really saturating into the spiritual. Wow. Well, I wish you all love, peace, and joy. Namaste.